All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 718. I'm your host, GPD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who knows the answer to the question, and where is the Batman? Wombat.
That's a good one. I like it.
Where is he?
He's in the movie theaters.
No. That's a quote from Batman 89.
I know it's a quote from
So
Batman
what's the answer?
89.
Where's the Batman? You don't know the answer.
He's in his airplane thing.
Yeah.
The Batplane.
No, oh my God. I guess you guys.
Isn't it like a rhetorical question?
No, you don't know. He answers it himself. The Joker answers it himself in the next sentence.
Yes, but where is the Batman? Oh God, I'm trying to think of the
Oh,
quote.
I'm so disappointed. Yes, he's at home washing his tights. Oh, what? I'm so disappointed.
But actually, he was in the Bat.
He was not at home, and he doesn't wear tights. He might underneath the body armor.
I think he'd want to.
He doesn't really.
Yes.
He doesn't wear tights in that movie.
So underneath the armor. Underneath the armor.
Yeah.
It's already starting off to be a bad night.
Well, it's okay. You're disappointed in yourself?
I am a little disappointed in myself because you're right. I should have gotten that.
I just felt
it's pretty bad if I might have gotten a movie quote right.
A Batman movie quote, yeah.
It's been a long day, long night already. It's a very difficult week. Not like a bad week, just difficult.
In all fairness, I did read the novelization of that movie and listen to the audiobook of the novelization of that movie.
The Sam Hamm masterpiece?
No, when the movie was out.
Oh,
when it was Batman Fever.
Right. I mean, I've seen the movie 7,000 times. That's why I know all the lines in the movie.
Did you have the yellow Batman shirt or the black Batman shirt?
I don't know. They were probably too short for me, so it was probably like, I don't know. I'm sure I had some Batman shirts.
Wombat?
I had a black Batman shirt, and I had a shirt that was, I think this is the other one that everyone else had. It was Batman on a black shirt, and he was standing there, and it was like purple and bluish. It's like a full pose Batman.
I had a black one. I just remembered.
It was very popular.
I had the black one too.
I don't think I had the balls to wear the yellow one.
No, yellow shirts were not no.
No, that's only for like people with a lot of confidence and self-esteem. That
is not me.
No, nor me. But now I have yellow shirts. Better. Shipwreck, you remember when we were,
as we say, as we're all three wearing black t-shirts.
I'm wearing a black sweatshirt. If you know. See, I have sleeves.
Shit, but do you remember when we were at E3 and I was wearing that yellow shirt and the guy, I guess it was like the M Cable guy, maybe, and he was trying to like, even though I was just wearing like shorts and like this yellow collared shirt, not particularly dressed up, but I guess compared to everybody else there, which were
we dressed above the general fare at E3.
I forget what I said that got his response to say, but you have shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
What was it that I said that made him respond that way? I can't remember. And he was trying to compliment me, or us.
That's a nice compliment.
That I have shirt.
But you have shirt.
But you have shirt.
But you have shirt.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the spring where it's snowing.
Yeah, it snowed all day. It was gross.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
It wasn't like fun snow. It was like rain snow.
It was, am I going to crash or is this just really mostly rain? I'm not sure.
It was ugly snow.
Right. Didn't stop me from going to Orange Theory today, though.
Well, good for you.
And check this out. I'm doing a little cross promotion between the Table Tennis Club and Orange Theory. So we're going to have like an Orange Theory night at the Table Tennis Club. I'm setting up the whole.
Did you tell the guy, your friend?
I have not seen that guy in a long time. Very, very long time.
So is that like you're inviting Orange Theory people to the Table Tennis Club?
Exactly.
Okay.
We're going to set up. I talked to the general manager and said, why don't we we could have like an event like one afternoon and you think about what to do and then I'll make sure that we can do it. And she seemed very excited about the idea. It's so close. It's like. So I got that going on. I made flyers and stuff.
That's why you were trying to figure out how to make flyers.
Oh, yes. I knew why.
I did not know why.
Oh. He showed us drafts of flyers.
I've had a very busy week. I've not kept up with all of the chat.
I'm trying to do some marketing for the local table tennis club for free. I'm just doing it, So I figured there's got to be some app where you could just print out, you design something and print them out somewhere, or they mail them to you. And sure enough, there are many. I used Canva, by the way. I haven't picked up the shit yet, so I don't know what it looks like. But you can just pick them up from FedEx. Like if you have a FedEx, like shipping, I don't know what they're called. Shipping something? Shipping wait?
The old Kinkos.
Shipping wait, I think it's called. Wait a long time for someone to talk to you. Yeah, you can just pick it up the next day and for free with no shipping. So I'll see what it looks like.
Report back.
Yeah.
I want to see your flyer.
I'm starting a new career in table tennis marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Sounds good. Why didn't you couldn't fit CAG on those flyers either? Like the CAGcast? Wombat. Why isn't he putting CAGcast on these flyers? This seems like something that you would want.
Why aren't you putting on the bottom of these flyers? Also, listen to the CAGcast. Because
I'm going for the minimalist design, and the plan is, well, it's not really the plan, but the side effect is the people come to the club, they inevitably ask me what I do for a living. But to be honest, I don't really mention the podcast thing because I don't need people like doing research on me. It's one thing like if I'm going to beat them in table tennis. By the way, I came in second place in the shitty division this Friday.
Congratulations! Did you get a trophy?
No.
Did you get a medal?
Gift card?
No. No, but I came in second. That was my best showing ever in the shitty division. That means there's only like 20 people there.
Well, do you ever want to get first? Because don't you get bumped up to the good division then if you get first?
Yes, basically you can. Like, I mean, if I asked to be put up in the good division, he would put me in the good division. But
then you wouldn't come in second.
I wouldn't even win a match, basically. Yeah. But I just got a new paddle and I'm trying out a new chopping style for old people.
What about when all of your Orange Theory buddies come over to play ping pong? Okay. What if you just have the CAGcast going in the background?
I like
no. I don't need you're missing the point. The point is that they don't know.
I'm looking out for Wombat, really.
I don't want people knowing like that there's this.
That he knows me.
There's nothing that says that you're what's going on. You're just like, I'm a fan of this
guy,
podcast.
You think they're not going to figure it out? They've never heard my voice before? Like
go with a fake voice.
They've heard my voice. Well, there's not a lot of talking going on at the gym.
Right. Nobody's going to know what you sound like.
It's just like,
like,
oh shit. No, I think.
Oh, I sure do love this podcast. Thank you for coming to my Orange Theory table tennis soiree.
It's going to be more Orange Theory type music, obviously, like dance music that you can run to, not a podcast.
Just play all the intros then.
Right. That's the type of music that they play at Orange Theory. It's exactly the same shit they play at Orange Theory.
At the end, everyone that fades out just as you start the intro to the show.
Right before you hear my voice, my booming voice coming. I sometimes like do the Shazam thing on Apple Watch when I'm at the gym, so I can enjoy those songs later.
Nice.
They don't play podcasts. I noticed ever. Thanks for the suggestions, though. That's great suggestions.
No, they're not.
Right. For me to ignore completely. I've already ordered the flyers anyway. It's too late. I haven't picked them up. What's that? The playlist? I don't know. I'll let them deal with the playlist. I don't want to, I'm just going to make sure the place is clean and everything, and that there's no toys on the floor and stuff. There's like a lot of kids there. All right. Wombat, I want to hear. We've been saving this story for a week. I
hope it lives up.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be bad. I'm curious to know your thoughts on this.
Last week, Last week, I told a dog story about a dog shitting in my driveway. A dog shit in my driveway and whatever. Listen to last week's show if you want to hear it. And something happened with Wombat like right after, and so he's been sitting on this for a week now.
Yeah. So the day after we did the last show, my wife was like, my wife has a dog walking buddy, one of our neighbors that she's like best friends with.
It's a human, right? Not a dog.
It's a human person.
Okay.
And she meets up with this. So my wife and our dog meet up with this human person and her dog, and they go for like an hour-long walk in the morning because they really, they like to chat and vent and all this stuff that people do when they're hanging out with friends as opposed to their spouse. Well, she had to cancel. So I was like, why don't you come for the walk with me? And I was like, sure. So I go for the rare morning walk with my wife. And the dog is so used to stopping at our neighbor's house that the dog stopped at our neighbor's house. It's just part of the dog's normal morning routine.
The stop mean dutied?
No.
Okay.
The dog did go on the lawn.
Stepped
run
on the
around a little
lawn,
bit.
not dutied on the lawn.
Not duty lawn, but did pee on the lawn.
Ooh.
Yes.
Don't like
Now, well, it's not your lawn. This is
Right.
my wife's friend's lawn.
Yes.
And
Okay.
this isn't the and the why and we wouldn't let the dog on the lawn or do something like that without knowing that those neighbors have absolutely zero problem.
Right. You know these people. I understand.
I know these people very well. I
Excuse
can't
me.
stress it enough. My dog and their dog run around on that lawn together and play and pee all the time.
I'm following 100%.
Yes. Yeah. So it's not like, oh my God. But anyway, but it's part of Tima's regular kind of morning routine. So she's just kind of used to it.
Right.
And we just kept walking like whatever.
Right.
We turn the corner and some stranger stops us and says, I saw what your dog did there.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I'm like, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So, your dog, don't let that dog near my lawn. That dog pees on lawns.
It's a lawn peer.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
So what'd you say? So she says that, and then you say
it was a he. It was a
he.
he.
Oh,
person.
and describe this person in terms of height relative to your.
he was-
6'4".
Yeah, he was definitely taller than me, probably about 10 years older than me.
Okay, boomer. So he's a boomer,
Yeah.
or he's my age.
And
No,
I was
boomer.
like, well, just for your, and I had to like go through the whole story, like,
right,
and like I'm telling him their names.
right.
You
Okay,
could
fair
knock
enough.
on their
Right,
door and talk to them.
right.
And he was just like, he was really mad. And I'm like, and then he was like, and I see your dog sniffing around on my bushes. I'm like, I'm like, what are you? It's a dog. Dog sniff. My dog has not peed on your bushes. You know my dog didn't pee on your bushes because you saw her pee already this morning.
Right. How much pee is in this dog?
Exactly.
How sweaty was your ass during this conversation?
Oh my God. And it wasn't even, I was just like, first of all, mind your own. Should I have just lied and said, mind your own business and kept
No,
walking? I told him the
You
whole.
should have said your dog did not pee.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just gaslight him?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
I'm like, I don't know. Yeah.
This
I don't know
isn't,
what
this
you're
isn't
talking
even
about.
a real dog.
This is a cat.
This is one of those
He's in a
robot dogs
box.
from Sony.
This is an Ibo.
Okay, the ideal thing to say in that situation, which is hard to do when somebody's like in your face and confronting you, is like, I understand your concern and why you would be upset, but the reality is we come here all the time. We're friends with these people, and the dog is just used to going to the bathroom here. This is basically the dog's toilet, and we would never bring our dog onto a stranger's lawn to go to the bathroom. But I totally get where you're coming from. But,
And that's basically what we said.
But-
and the guy was
That's
like,
which lawn was his?
and it's funny, this guy has like these super trimmed hedges. He's so obviously, and he's like, and then he starts complaining to us about how other dogs are always peeing on his super trimmed hedges.
right.
And I'm like,
he just wants some, he's lonely.
I guess.
He's lonely, and he just wants you to feel his pain and concern.
Yeah.
And did you alleviate his pain, Wombat, or did you?
No, I like the comment from Striker199 in the chat. He says I should have just peed on it. I should have peed on his.
Yeah, he would have kicked the shit out of you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was just annoying. It was annoying and funny because of your story was literally the day before. So I'm like, I can't believe I am actually having this situation from the other direction, kind of.
I don't want to yell at anybody about their dog, like
Yeah.
it's something, or about anything.
And
At
he
all.
wasn't even him yelling at me about my dog doing something on his lawn. He saw my dog do something on someone else's lawn, assuming that we were just bad people.
It was on Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, relax.
I know.
Why are you watching another neighbor's lawn? How?
Stop watching my dog pee.
Yeah.
You creep.
What do you have, like drones? What-
Right. Yeah, like the other day, I was driving home, and you know how my road is closed off, and they have like those road closed signs in the winter because it's so steep. So there was a guy walking his dog on there, and he was on that road, and I was, about to pull into trying to get to my driveway, and he stood in like the middle of the road and just like gave me like the road closed sign with his hands, like the X, and
yeah,
and I was like, well, I'm just going home, so I just ran him over. No, I just kept going. I didn't slow down at all. So he stepped aside, and then he apologized.
I think there's a good video game, like a dog walking that has to go to the bathroom video game, where you have neighbors walking around and you have to try and steer this awkward dog to a direction.
Wait, in your mind, or that it actually exists?
No, like it's a game.
Oh,
right. Like
that one, game. Yeah, the arcade game.
Yeah, an arcade game, kind of like Paperboy type of thing, but you have to let your dog pee somewhere, but it's difficult to control when like the people are not looking in your direction.
Like a quap kind of thing? Whatever that game
like a little bit of quap, but a little bit of like cones of vision people, like just out there doing their gardening and they're looking off in a different direction and you try to pee on their bushes and you get points for that.
Oh, you get points if they pee on a bush where someone is.
Yeah, okay. that they don't. I
thought you were trying to get your dog to go in a place where no one can see, like someone else's lawn. Okay.
Yeah, they can't see you. That's the whole thing. Right. The dog's difficult to control. It's a game. I'm sure that's a game.
Seems like a lot of work to have a dog. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's great and all.
It is. My dog is right behind me tonight, but you guys can't see her.
Right.
She's on the
behind the roller coaster.
She's literally below the roller coaster.
It's like, it just must be bad when it's raining and cold and at night.
Let's see if I can try to move the camera, but I don't think anyone cares that much.
No, let's do some show feedback.
Okay. On an unrelated to this show note, this is from Idiot Man 09.
This should be a great comment.
I recently turned Guy's Grocery Games on while channel surfing with my wife.
Fits.
We've now watched all available episodes on DirecTV, have it set to record new episodes, and began watching the Tournament of Champions last night. Thanks, Wombat.
There's a Tournament of Champions for shopping in a grocery store?
Well, first of all, that is not what Guy's Grocery Games is about. So stop showing your ignorance.
I'm so glad. You know what? In this case, I like to show my ignorance.
No, and Tournament of Champions is not a is a Guy Fieri hosted show, but it's not a Guy's Grocery Games
Guyniverse
show. It's like a March Madness bracket, but of chefs.
Right.
It's March Madness chefs.
Right.
So they go to head. They're seeding. Different chefs are ranked number 1. Other chefs are ranked number 8. And the 1 seed goes, how this all works. And it's exciting. Actually, it's a really good show. My wife and I love that show. That's a favorite for us. And they expanded the bracket this season. So now it's twice the size.
How can you lose?
Crazy.
That really lets the Cinderella teams, the Cinderella chefs have a shot.
So far, all the 1 seeds have won, which has kind of been a bummer. Last season, one of the 8 seeds took down a 1 seed. So,
that show's not fair. Any of these cooking shows or chef shows are not fair.
It's kind of weird, right? Because you're watching something that you can't smell or taste, and that's the whole.
Well, that's part's not. I don't mean that. I mean that these chefs, like some of these chefs have reputations and stuff, and it's not like they're tasting the food blind, right? Like
they are.
They are.
Yes. It is a blind tasting on Tournament of Champions.
Okay.
And they're both using the same ingredients.
In that case, I'm still not going to watch it.
I know. But no, Tournament of Champions is really good.
That's serious business.
Wow. That is serious business. That show is serious business. It's really good. I highly recommend it if you're into Food Network shows.
What else?
This week's was pretty exciting. I just figured there were so many comments. This is just the one I pulled about Elden Ring.
Angry comments?
Mixed.
This one seems angry. This guy seems
I know,
very
that's
angry.
why I'm like, here's a good angry one.
Chef's guy with his Elden Ring glasses on.
Exactly. Surfer Boy said, LOL, I 100% knew the gripes about the Elden Ring review scores was going to happen. Everyone happily refers to Metacritic at all the time to support whatever point they're trying to make, but when it's a FromSoft game getting a high score, of course, it's some kind of grand review system dysfunction. Hilarious. You guys are just so disconnected from what the appeal of these games are, and that's okay. You don't have to find a reason to say the scores are invalid. It's like you're taking it personally or something. Also, Elden Ring is better than Skyrim every day of the week.
I mean, if you want to talk about taking it personally, I didn't write into some loser podcast to complain about something.
Exactly. And then lie about it being better than Skyrim.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't turn this loser podcast into a house of lies.
Exactly.
We get the appeal of the games. We just may or may not appeal to us in any given situation in any given game, right? We literally mentioned the appeal of the games last week, right, Chip? Chip?
Uh-huh.
Chip?
Yeah.
All right.